Last time we talked about the sourdough starter project, it was artist renderings, and we got you to vote on them, which was awesome, but now it's time to make that thing real. And here's our real model. Nah, it's not that one. It's a little closer to this. But even this is a functional prototype right now. So the votes that you had, we tallied them all up because we love the comments, and thank you so much for all of the guidance and the recommendations that you gave us. The B model was voted 3 times higher than the A model. So the prototype that we're making is trying to look a little bit more like that one. But in actuality, the real thing is probably not gonna look like either of those. It'll probably look like some hybrid of the two. But right now, this is what we're working with. We need to be able to test the algorithm, the motors, all of the stuff that we have in our heads. We need a place to test it in real life. So while this doesn't look exactly like the thing you voted for, this is what we are using to get closer to the real thing. But this sourdough project, if you've been following along with FirstBuild, is not a new concept, right? We've done this before. Let's go talk about it.
Smart sourdough starter is also named Doug. Doug. Close enough, right?
So this is Allie's Doug. It was great. It measured the height of the starter, which was fantastic, but that's really all it did. So we wanted to go a couple steps further. We heard from people that their needs were to completely manage the sourdough starter. So we're taking all of that input and we're doing the height and then some. So like we've shown you in previous videos, we've been doing a bunch of testing for temperature, for rise, for different feeding ratios. So Adam made this wooden janky version here that taught us how to deliver the flour into the container so that we can mix it. We learned a lot from it. It was really great. So we took his information, we took the algorithm and the baking information, and we smushed it together for one massive, amazing prototype that we can bring it all together. Now, because this is a prototype, it's got the motors and everything sticking all out of the outside. We've got our control box here to run the different motors so that we can program mixing ratios, mixing speeds, mixing torques, all of that stuff. And if it's all wrong, we can take it apart easily in this modular configuration and drop in a new one. This new thing is designed to grow your starter from nothing to exactly what you want without you touching it at all. You don't have to discard anything. You don't have to mix messy things. It will do everything for you. If you want to make a brand new starter, it can do that too. If you want to manage your starter every single day, like some people do, they bake every day, so they feed it every day, it can do that as well. All of that stuff is designed to be hands-off so that you can focus on the baking, the fun part about sourdough, not the messy management of the starter. So what do you have to do as a user? You just set your dough day, right? The day that you want to take your starter and add it to the flour so you can make your bread, you input that into the machine, you tell it how much you want. It'll say, add this little tiny seed amount to the jar. And then you walk away and it will make it for you. You come back on your dough day and boom, your levain, your starter is everything. It's blooming, it's ready to go for you all by itself. While we've been working on our functional prototype, our co-ops have been in the commercial kitchen making amazing bread using our starter, which we've named Pudge. So it's not just me working on this project, it's the whole team here at FirstBuild. We've got our co-ops, Ellie and Jot, that are making bread, that are constantly testing the algorithm. Adam is making prototypes. We're doing a whole bunch of work here to make sure that we can make this thing as correct as we can for you the first time. But we need your input. Everything we do here at FirstBuild is based on consumer insights, so information from you, so make sure that we're making the right thing. So in the comments right now, tell us what you want this thing to do. If you're an avid sourdough baker, tell us about your experiences so we can make sure that this thing will work for you the first time. In the previous video, we're still getting comments about whether A or B should be the final product. We've got our design team trying to work on some like amalgam of the two of those, and then once that's ready, we'll show you that too, and we can get your feedback on it as well. So stay tuned with the sourdough project here at FirstBuild and check out some more of our videos.